Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again, Code with me. So in this session of Python programming language, we will be discussing about classes and objects. So friends, I assume that you heard this word classes and objects starting from C++ and Java. So I assume that you are completely aware about how do you make use of classes and objects in Java, because before Python, Java came into life. So speaking about the classes and objects in Java is found to be similar quite to that of Python. Okay, so the keywords and the procedure that we make use of classes and objects, how do we declare and initialize in Java, is same compared to that of Python. Okay, friends, speaking about the definition of classes and objects in Python. Okay, class is nothing but a blueprint that defines variables and the methods common to all objects of certain kinds. See friends, speaking about classes, what is class? Class is nothing but friends, it deals with the behavior and attributes. Okay, if you ask me what is attributes, attributes is nothing but variables that we make use of in a particular class. For example, instance variables, local variables. Okay, and speaking about behaviors, that is nothing but called as functions and methods. So class is nothing but a blueprint that defines variables and the methods common to all objects of a certain kind. Okay, speaking about objects in Python, an object is nothing but simply a collection of data and methods function that act on those data. That's exactly right, friends. So, okay, friends. So, if you didn't get the exact clarity of what exactly is class and objects in Python, so do one thing, friends. I'll be jumping to the coding part, so you'll be having the better picture clarity of what exactly this class and objects. How do you make use of it? Okay, friends. Now I'll be directly jumping to the coding part. So, if you want to note down the theory part which I written here, request you to kindly please pause the video and note down all the theory part. Okay, so for instance, I'll be taking this out. Okay, so friends, as you guys are completely aware about that, Python don't have any common syntax to start with. Okay, so initially the question arises here whether I have to create an object first or class first. See friends, one thing keep in mind, unless and until you create a class, you cannot create an object. That's exactly right, because object is used, the primary objective of an object is nothing but to access the attributes and behavior of a class. Okay, so for that reason I'll be making use of class. Okay, I'll be making use of anything like coding. I'll be creating a class called as coding. In this class, friends, what I will do, I'll be making use of a method called as let me guess, student. Okay, followed by I'll be making use of self. Self indicates, friend, that I'll not be making use of any kind of parameters. Okay, so in this method, what I'll do, I'll be making use of a statement called as Python. Python is the best flexible language. Okay, so friend, now you can clearly see here I successfully created a class called as coding. Okay, so inside this class I have declared a method called as student. Okay, for better clarity, friends, I'll be declaring another called, okay, student teacher. Okay, this is all make use of a self that declares that I'll not be making use of any parameters. Inside the method of teacher, I'll be declaring a statement called as Python is very easy to teach. Okay, so this is a common example. So friends, now you can clearly see here I've successfully created a class called as coding. Inside the coding there are two methods, one is student and one is teacher. So friends, now I want to access the methods inside the coding class. Anyway, I cannot access the directly the coding class. So if I want to access the methods that is present inside the coding class, I have to make use of an objects. That's exactly right. So if you ask me how do you create objects, see friends, I'll be making use of a class called as coding. Okay, so this is the class I've declared. Okay, so in order to access the methods that's present inside the coding class, I'll be making use of reference called as cod. Okay, so friends, here COD acts as references. That's exactly right. Reference means With the help of reference, you will be able to access the methods that is present inside the coding class. If you ask me how, friends, let me give a clear example. Okay, so what I will do inside this, I'll make use of cod dot student. Okay, now when I try to execute the program, friends, let's see what happens. You can clearly see here, by making use of references COD, I have accessed student method inside the coding class. See here, COD dot student. That means I have accessed only student method inside the coding class, but not teacher. So the statement that is present inside the student class, Python is best flexible language, is successfully displayed here as Python is the best flexible language. So now if I want to access the teacher method also along with student, also what I will do, friends? I'm making use of COD dot teacher. I'm sorry, teacher. Okay. Now when I try to execute the program, let's see what happens. You can clearly see here the statement that is present inside the teacher class is also successfully executed. Python is very easy to teach. So friends, this is how we make use of classes and objects in Python programming language. So the primary objective of an object is to access the attributes and behavior that is designed to a particular class. So here I have declared COD an object for a coding class. So this COD is accessible only for the coding class, not for the other class in every programming language. If I create an object, friends, so that object will be particular only to that class which is created for, not for the every classes inside the Java programming language or a project. Okay, friends. So friends, the session ends here. If you have any doubt regarding the classes and objects in Python programming language, request you to kindly please pin down your doubts in the comment section. I will definitely reply back. And if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.